Cosmos, angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides, ascended masters, archangels, galactic federation, council of light, elementals, fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about these incredible, massive changes are happening with this shift? Biggest one yet. Saturn return, time, roots. So there is a karmic familial dynamic, broken bloodlines getting hit with everything that they've put out. All the ways that they intended to intervene on your destiny and intercept the unfolding of fate, not knowing that you are a global grid activator and that you have activated something incredible upon this planet. What is up, Galactic Golden Ohana? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I apologize for being a little bit later than usual. All right, I had back-to-back appointments today. I did not intend on going live, but I got some time to do so because we got to talk about these miraculous, incredible cosmic shifts that are initiating a global awakening. A lot of people are going to be experiencing clarity and possibly even emotional upheavals tomorrow. I'm feeling it's tomorrow throughout like November 1st. All right. I told you the divine was, it's divine intervention. The divine was intervening upon the attempts at reinitiating soul enslavement programs. And again, you being a global activator, you've been shifting in new timelines. High vibrational, multidimensional energy that has now been officially integrated within this realm. We got solar flares. We got, what is it? The something Atlas. We got a lot going on cosmically, which I channeled this. Y'all know I prophesized this. We were going to have a lot of supernatural events and cosmic upheavals within October. And it's going down. It's going down. Basement, Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Jason? All of us revolutionary light leaders coming through as these elites and corrupted corporations, organizations, networks, and society's worst motherfucking nightmare. We coming through like Freddy Krueger on all this shit. So we're going to read on it. We're going to read on the cosmic, abundant, ethereal changes that are occurring and unfolding in the physical that we have been praying about. We have been aligning with, continuously pulling in these high vibrational, multidimensional energies and timelines because it is our purpose to do so, to initiate change on this planet, in this world, and we have done so. So don't be surprised when you see quite a few people kind of like losing their shit. All right, this energy is extremely intense, and there are some individuals that may have felt as though they were not ready for the type of awakening that is being initiated. It's inevitable ascension. So we do have first cards out were roots, karmic familial unit, broken bloodlines, corrupted entity inhabited lineages that are going through a return to sender. They are getting ass blasted backwards with their karma, with the intentions that they had for your life and the decision they made to repeatedly and relentlessly attack you. Because this is not just your own karmic familial unit. We got corporation. I keep saying corporations. Corpse rations. Corporations, these could be corporate titans that were capitalizing off of the illusions and the installation of soul enslavement programs to make a living and continually obtain prosperity. We have organizations, networks, societies, brotherhoods, covens, cults. All of them are going, oh no, it's happening. It's happening. The prophecy for the progression of humanity and the rise within Christ consciousness is unfolding. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. Tomorrow is going to be a great day to visualize, to manifest. It's also a spike within the Schumann resonance. Highest we have ever seen. Okay? So tomorrow is not only a great time to ground and be further in tune with the planet, but also visualize. Not just a better reality for yourself, but a better world. What you would like the world to look like. It's prime time to shift, quantum leap if you are in the right mindset. Balance your energy and focus your intentions. We got an increase for the world. Bro, yeah. Do your little dancey dance, Galactic Golden Ohana. Lock in and do your little dancey dance. Do your little dancey dance because we did it. We did it. We have overrode such dark corrupted occult wisdom, knowledge, occult forbidden wisdom, knowledge, and practices, as well as corrupted, ethereal, extraterrestrial technology, advanced technology. We have overrode the installations of the simulation that were enslaving souls. So we did it. We did. We're going to continue to do it because y'all know they're going to continue to be out here trying to find a way to reinitiate these programs and bring in corrupted timelines that they're in control of. But we on it. This is a fortunate, beautiful increase for the world and sacred souls in their life purpose, which means you are getting what's rightfully yours. You are in alignment to an overflow. And those that have been attempting to attack your psyche, attack your finances, attack your love life, are watching it all play out in the most miraculous, beautiful of ways. You are in the most recent split, the most recent, highest vibrational, multidimensional split within this plane. And there are individuals whose healing process and awakening is being initiated as we speak. I did talk about this a few lives ago, where I was like, yo, there's another wave awakening. This is why these organizations, networks, and societies are out here freaking out, trying to target the birthers of balance. I told you they were MK Ultra over here trying to manipulate your mind, your energy, disturb your vibration, and infiltrate it in order to corrupt it so you birthed in something darker. The divine intervened on that, and Spirit's saying this the motherfucking truth. Also, you're going to see the declassification of more information. More truth is being revealed. So, I'm excited. I can feel this like excitement flowing. The divine is so very proud of each and every one of us that have been focusing our intentions and our energy on a better world, on manifesting co-creating and manifesting higher vibrational experiences for the light collective, for those that deserve to win, for the underdog, the underestimated, the continuously targeted. The sacred souls on this planet who have been working so relentlessly to free each and every one of these beautiful spirits that have been not only enslaved on the other side, haven't been able to move from the in-between state, from beyond this planet, but also those that have been stuck in reincarnation loops because of the illusions they were succumbing to. Exactly, the chosen. So this is definitely not going to be everybody's message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is 144,000 chosen galactic golden souls in the house. Divine children that were anointed and appointed for this position in this lifetime to take down the simulation itself, to dismantle the matrix, to awaken the world. You are a catalyst. You are an awakening itself. You are a grid activator. And you refuse to die. You refuse to roll over and quit. You refused to go back to sleep. You refuse to be controlled. You are a sacred rebel. We got desire. Fire element desire and revolutionary light leader. What you desired is also coming into play in the physical. The desires that are being divinely... Whoa! That is epic. Why is that confirmation? Thank you, Xavier. The divine heirs and heiresses to what is rightfully yours, your birthright, how you are meant to move and experience this reality. Is that Mama? Thanks, Mima. She's been quiet during each and every one of my appointments today. Exactly, royalty. Royalty, divine royalty. The fact that she is speaking, Mamacita also signifies a new beginning. This is a new way of living, divine revolutionary light leaders. The things that you've prayed for, the things that you have desired that have been divinely advocated for are about to overflow in your life. Blessings. Now, those that have remained in a karmic state, continually attempting to force you into their karma, are having this karma pillage them. Could be in Aries. Aries, we got two this is God of War. It's a bad time for these individuals that cannot disperse their karma, cannot destiny swap, cannot sacrifice. These individuals that did not want to face the consequences of their actions, now they getting double. That's double war. With Mars force and Aries I am, that's pure utter destruction. These are all those that attempted to infiltrate your energy and tried to destroy your destiny and what you came here to do. And the way that the planet is shifting around you, everything that you are making possible on this planet with the limitless expansion that you have stepped into. This is you stepping into your infiniteness, your limitlessness, your divine co-creative God mode abilities, and you integrating the decoded aspects of these occult practices through your grid system for others to pick up on. The world is awakening to what has been occurring. People are now starting to look at witchcraft and go, oh, damn, wait, no, they really be out here doing that. How do I protect myself? How do I clear my energy? Hold on. I'm getting some information right now. They talking about Palo Santo and frankincense and dragon's blood and stuff. They're actually out here sacrificing people. How do I protect myself from this? What's a star seed? What's a divine masculine? What's a divine feminine? What's an emperor? What's an empress? What's a psychic intuitive? Let me look into this. All of a sudden, people's abilities, their claircognizance, their clairsentience activating. They're picking up on shit they didn't before. They know shit they don't know before. They're diving deeper down the rabbit hole trying to figure out what the fuck going on. This is because of what has been integrated through our golden grid system and how many individuals it is assisting in their ascension. How many individuals are breaking out, breaking free from the simulation, the matrix, and these illusions they had been succumbing to, looking deeper into the aspects of themselves that they desire to align further to. We waking them up. We waking them up. We waking the world up. Everybody get up. It may be a little bit of a brutal wake-up call for those who feel as though they weren't ready. I mean, we have waves going, my reality isn't real. Every day I get up and I drive to work, and then I work, and then I drive home from work, and then I sit on the couch and play on my phone. Then I go to sleep, and I wake up and do it over and over again. It's fucking Groundhog's Day. Something's got to change. Like, people are all of a sudden realizing this shit ain't fucking real, bro. I have been living in the Truman Show. I have been living in Groundhog's Day. This is not the way that I'm supposed to be living. This is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people waking up to the simulated experience they had been living in. Again and again and again and again. Exactly. New world. But it's only new to us because we haven't experienced it. It's actually the true world energy, the true world order. The way that this planet was meant to progress, but there were certain bloodlines, fallen angelic bloodlines, that had intentionally enslaved souls in order to capitalize off of that energy, maintain the simulation in the matrix, and continuously reincarnate in cycles of prosperity and power. Cycles of positions of prosperity and power. We're talking like 13 families, like, yep, sacrifice, there it is. 13 families, 1% and shit. Those that also were let in to how these occult practices and this forbidden knowledge was being used, and this ancient ethereal technology being used and corrupted in order to step into these positions. Because you got the puppets here. A lot of these celebrities are these puppets. All right. They had gained the information of what was necessary, could have even been through sacrificial rituals. A lot of these celebrities have been publicly humiliated intentionally because that was a humiliation ritual in order to be initiated into these organizations, so that they would be able to push a certain agenda and obtain not only essence and energy, but prosperity and power and recognition from being initiated into these organizations, networks, and societies. Woo, there's a lot of information coming through, y'all. I'm getting download after download after download. And I have been up since like 6 a.m., y'all, getting these downloads and doing the appointments for these beautiful energies that have booked with me. So just be prepared. There's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding, a lot of truth coming through in the next few days. And a lot of people that you see gaining this clarity and awakening. You're probably going to see a lot more chemtrails, a lot more attempts to initiate the emotional state of fear and chaos and pain, because y'all know how they be pushing these attempted energetic enslavement timelines with the things that they be orchestrating within this realm. So just anticipate individuals in a position of power doing some fuck shit, in other words. Gemini, I think. Give me I think. I told you people are going to be having a lot of epiphanies. They're going to be like, I think this is what's going on in this world. I think this is what's happening. I think that we live in a simulation. You're gonna have a lot of people thinking over the next few days, having epiphanies, including you. A lot of clarity coming through. This is new earth, true earth energy stabilizing. Earth element stability. This is true earth and all the multidimensional high vibrational timelines we've been incorporating stabilizing. So this next shift, this is a massive shift. This is a great time as a co-creative energy to be manifesting, to be co-creative. We got the sun spirit, owning these messages. Y'all better listen to spirit. Spirit's telling you what's going on. The rightful owners will inherit the land. That's what's happening. The wicked will blow away like chaff in the wind, and the rightful owners will inherit the land. The divine beings on this planet, those that are due their birthright and meant to elevate, ascend, and experience high vibrational timelines, are receiving what comes with that birthright, with their ascended state, with their infinite energy, their soul, their star, their destiny, their soul star. Exactly, the meek will inherit the land. This is basically a divine takeover. The divine is like, give us our shit back. Everything that's rightfully yours. If this was a karmic familial unit working to keep an inheritance from you, you in the timeline. This is a great time to be alive and ascended. Because you in the time where you're receiving what is rightfully yours, they can't hold on to shit. That's why they've been trying to provoke an ending. That's why they've been trying and attempting to provoke you into a lower vibrational experience and adhere all their bad karma off onto you. They needed your energy to acquire or to maintain. Without your energy, without you being the key to life that you are in their experience, they can't unlock shit, and they can't keep it either. They can't keep it from you, they can't block it, they can't stop it, they can't swap it. So they're watching you receive it. This is somebody that was trying to provoke, or individuals that were attempting to provoke continual injustices, but needed to affect your mind first. The way you perceive your experience, the alignment that you're in, you needed to believe that this was going to continue to happen, basically. I'm also feeling like there is a death here. Individuals are not going to be able to make it into the... I don't want to say it like that. That's very morbid. What I will say is some of these individuals aren't going to be able to make it into the new year. This is the Great Awakening, yes. But those that caused you an injustice are now facing this injustice back into their experience. You reap what you sow, as above, so below. Nobody is getting away with shit. Nobody's getting away with shit. Capricorn, I use, and then we got Aquarius, I know. What they were attempting to conjure and summon, what they were using to acquire your soul star, your destiny, because Aquarius is star energy. All of the ways that they had been capitalizing off of soul enslavement. All the ways that they had been compromising others' energy in order to intake it as their own to maneuver through life in its highest vibration is over. It's over. Doesn't matter who this is. Karmic familial unit, organizations, networks, societies, your ex, old friends. This is also celebrities, because star energy is a position of recognition. All the shit that they were using is not working. But they definitely were trying it. Trying to heal. Trying to repair the way that their lives are falling apart, try to glamorize themselves with true star energy so people continually pour into them and see them in an elevated state, see them as an icon. It's ridiculous. Y'all already know, because we talked about this before. All the things that have been pushed and portrayed within the simulation in order to maintain those that are not only being used as puppets, but those that were orchestrating certain events and pushing certain agendas in order to capitalize off of mass populace, illusionized, enslaved essence in order to maintain power or perceived positions of power, prosperity, and recognition. We got love out here. I feel love. I bet we do. Are y'all feeling it? You could be feeling a little bit of anxiety. The energy's a little bit buck wild right now. I'm sorry. I'm like very excited. I can feel this influx of multidimensional energy. I can feel, yes, the dark priests and the dark priestesses are falling. I also channeled that. The Hierophant in the reverse will fall. I channeled that. I prophesized that. It was actually right before the Pope passed away. But I feel like that's, again, coming into play here with these individuals that have been abusing and misusing ancient information and ancient practices that should have remained forbidden, not to be misused and abused for gluttony and greed, as well as pride. But with Cancer, I feel, and Venus love. Do you feel the love tonight? Do you feel the influx of multidimensional, higher vibrational energy? Do you feel the way that the divine is coming through, divine intervention, not only for you, but for this planet? It's given cosmic 5D energy. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love? There's also love in your energy. There were individuals attacking your partnerships, yes. It does. It does feel a little bit chaotic, but it's like the energy that is coming into this planet is it's gonna feel a little bit chaotic. It's like chaos before the calm. Before it's fully integrated, fully stabilized, you're gonna have people being chaotic, okay? There are a lot of individuals that are not ready for this type of, or feel as though they're not ready for this type of awakening. So you're gonna have a lot of people going through mental upheavals, and emotional upheavals. You're gonna have a lot of people, talking about the things we've been talking about for years, with the, things that come with the ascension, where they feel crazy, they feel like they're living Groundhog's Day, like they live in a simulation, shit's not real. You're gonna have a lot of people making TikToks about this, posting videos about this, seeking out a deeper understanding of why everything is happening. While we're over here like, love. Light and love, y'all. Light and love. Like we just bring in knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, and light and love. And this is what the divine is asking us to stand in, while also visualizing betterment for this planet. Visualize a more loving world. Visualize a better world. I just heard, and be at peace. So yeah, this influx of energy, especially with the spike in the Schumann resonance, you're gonna feel some anxiety. Not only are you feeling the changes going on upon and within this planet, but you're also alchemizing the energy directed towards you in order to evoke some type of tower. You're alchemizing this supposed ending where individuals tried to bulldoze you into a beautiful beginning. That's why they're saying use this energy wisely. Use it to manifest. Use it to visualize. Use it to be the God-appointed, anointed, co-creative energy you are. They said an angel bringing heaven to earth. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? An angel bringing heaven to earth. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? We got Pluto, and it's an end. It's an end to the ways that individuals have been, I put it back in the deck, it came back out, trying to bulldoze your reality and initiate an ending for you to obtain your benefits. Again, and this came back out. Wanting an ending to everything that your soul is meant to reap, only for it to backfire. So you're also feeling the anxiety of your adversaries, the anxiety of your enemies, while you're feeling an influx of multidimensional, high vibrational energy. You're feeling the change. You're feeling individuals go through a very painful permanent ending, and you're feeling individuals being awakened, ascending, and feeling anxiety about this, especially being an empath. You're feeling what's going on energetically and physically upon this planet and within it. You're feeling the cosmic integrations of new light coding being infused within this realm. You're feeling your gifts being enhanced, and you are alchemizing energy that was meant to interfere into breakthroughs. What do you mean by that? You're alchemizing energy that was meant to interfere. The way that others attempted to break you down, bulldoze you, and disrupt your auric field, it's only adding to it. You're in a massively expansive period to where these breakthroughs are not just happening for you, but planetarily. You are a global grid activator. Know that these are breakthroughs for the planet. You're feeling everything at once. Be extra grounded at this time. Get outside. Get your vitamin D. Make sure that you're grounding. I think and owning. And what you think, owning a sacrifice. You own this shit. This is also what is due to you. You're about to own. This is the restoration and the restoration and the resurgence of what is rightfully yours. The restoration and resurgence of what is rightfully yours. Why so many individuals attempted to compromise your energy? Why so many rituals were done to sacrifice you? You won. So this is restoration and resurgence of what is rightfully yours, your birthright, your soul star, what it is, the perks of your purpose, basically. The perks of your purpose, the world. The world, you own the world, owning of the world. Owning of the world. What is rightfully yours? Why you reincarnated here? The alignment you've been in. What you were due to receive at a certain point and what was meant to happen in this world. You're about to see the world go through a massive basic return to sender. This is judgment on the world. You are about to see it. You're about to see the fruits of your labor pay off and the work to position you in hardship backfire. Doesn't matter on who was doing it. You're going to see who gets blasted backwards. You're about to see the Saturn return of karma globally. A lot of individuals that thought that they owned the world and all of the minds in the world are about to have these minds freed to spirit. Spirit's about to correct the souls that elites wanted to compromise. Putting them on the correct path, illuminating to them what is possible thanks to you. Illuminating to them what is possible thanks to you. You were imperative to the divine plan. All is going as it should, divine order. So this is, again, the world, minds of the world being freed, seeing spirit, connecting deeper to their spirit, their soul, reclaiming the fragments of their spirit. And you're about to see those that are unable to compromise energies for their own benefit get hit with their karma, including those that had been targeting you. Again, you were birthing in balance. We talked about this a few lives ago. Again, this is not going to be everybody's message. This is a deeper message. Balance. What did I say about birthing in balance? And individuals, elites, organizations, networks, and societies trying to provoke you into a position to where you would birth in something they'd be able to capitalize off of. I don't know if you fully understand the power that you have been gifted. The way that you are co-creating timelines and pulling them in for the benefit of humanity. And how deeply this has paid off. And who was fighting you. Again, these are it's given like Illuminati, it's given like CIA, energies like this that did not want to see. We talked about this again a few lives back, that did not want to see you step into this ascended state where you understood, like Neo from the Matrix, you are the one. You are the one to go up against Agent Smith. You're the one to free these souls from the Matrix. You're the one to save Zion. You were the one that breaks all of that shit down and brings balance where there was meant to be imbalance. To bring justice where so many souls that were unassuming, unaware, and unawakened had experienced injustice. To equalize corrupted energy, decode it and recode it, and then reload it into this system as its highest vibration, so that it would later assist in a global ascended awakening, an influx and rise in Christ consciousness. Communication. Give me one on communication. Reinvention of the world. There it is. Mercury retrograde. We also have Mercury retrograde coming up. The reinvention. Everything changed. You're receiving communication from the divine or from me, as I am a messenger of the divine, that prepare for not just your reality, your experience to be reinvented, but the world to be. Because of what's been stabilized here, because of you, divine revolutionary light leader. There's a change in these blessings. There's a change in who these blessings were going to. Grand Trine blessings and escape. You escape the simulation, you escape the matrix, and you have been causing endings to these soul enslavement programs and how other individuals were capitalizing off of these soul stars that they were harvesting from and sacrificing. This is a wealth transfer, a power transfer. Blessings going to their rightful owners. Blessings going to the soul stars that have returned to its origin. Creativity. You're going to see a lot of different creative energies stepping into a position of recognition. This is also about how these individuals are now getting hit, because it fell on Saturn return, that are now getting hit with karma. They have no inspiration. They will not have any inspiration. These individuals were not meant to be in a position of recognition to where they were harnessing others' creativity, others' life purpose, soul star energy in order to continually be seen as the celestial angelic star that they were not. This is the ones that are righteous, the ones that are revolutionary light leaders stepping into these positions of recognition to further influence and positively impact the world. So this is a restoration of your creativity. If you have not been feeling inspired, if you've been struggling to be creative, individuals were attempting to access your sacral chakra and root chakra energy. You had individuals siphoning your shit, or at least trying to. There's been a stop to it, because you are meant to be a creative spirit here. You are meant to be recognized by your creative soul or for your creative soul expressions. Black Moon Lilith, mystery. Black Moon Lilith, mystery, which means these individuals were using occult information, forbidden occult information, knowledge and practices in order to harness this type of energy. This purity from your essence. Mass populace, soul star harvesting. This is why you would see some of the dumbest people blow up and become famous. Cough, cough, Lil Pump. This is why you'd see these individuals all of a sudden step into positions of recognition, and they were pushing the agenda of promiscuity, violence, pride, ego, like just trying to dumb down the masses. Whether it's musicians or individuals that were within these, Holly weird, these movies, even, perceivable authoritative figures that are reckless. That again would be attempting to evoke mass lower vibrational emotional reaction by doing dumb shit, saying dumb shit, and getting people in chaotic energy or in fear, in anger. These were individuals that were harnessing mass soul energy. You put a stop, there it is, Pluto transformation. You put a stop to this, divine revolutionary light leader. You stepped up and took charge and said, nah, I am the chosen one. I have been ordained as this chosen child, and I'm going to break down all of these illusions, all of these distortions, the Jezebel's the energy, the principalities, the way that so many souls are unassumingly feeding this beast, feeding this simulation, limiting their own potential and expansion by perceiving a false reality as their future. You have awoken many individuals just by standing in your power. Listening to divine guidance. We got healing of partnerships as well. So your love life is being healed in the way that it was being targeted. You are attracting in the right tribe because you're emanating the right vibe. This is also the divine saying, thank you for the ways that you have assisted in awakening those that you are energetically leading. Because for some of you, it is hundreds of thousands of individuals in energetic connection to you. You are changing the world just by existing, ascending, understanding, through your obedience and through the ways that you are being guided to co-create alongside the divine to emanate these consciousness keys, these coded consciousness keys. It doesn't matter if you cook, doesn't matter if you're a therapist, doesn't matter if you're a singer, doesn't matter if you're a psychic intuitive and you're out here channeling, whatever it is that you do, there are consciousness keys integrated within the works that you're releasing, which is assisting in the ascension not only of those in grid connection to you, energetic grid connected to you, but also those that are perceiving or experiencing your co-creations. You are the master key. You are the master key. That's what I just heard. You are the key to life. You are the key to infinite. You are the key to everything. Change. You are the key to change. You are the key to change the world. The restoration and return of benefits. What people were meant to be experiencing here. What people were meant to know. Who they were meant to be. You are the key. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. You freed your mind, and in turn, you've been assisting in freeing others. Global awakening. This is beautiful. Fire element desire and North Node life's purpose, which is another reason why so many individuals wanted the perks of your purpose. Why they wanted and why they made deals. Because why they wanted your life purpose, your North Node energy, who you were put here to be, and why they made deals for it. It's the influence connected to you. You know how many corrupted individuals would lead people to hell if they had your abilities? This is how important you are, you being this key. Again, some of you are energetically connected to hundreds of thousands of people. This is why when you get something downloaded, all of a sudden you're seeing thousands of people speak on it. And you're going, hey, I was just thinking that. Now I'm seeing it posted everywhere. This is why. This is how potent your energy is. It influences and impacts this planet. You are a grid activator. It's giving Christ archetype. Highly influential. And if your purpose was in the wrong hands, it would change everything. You're also a highly protected soul, a highly protected individual. Because if things were to happen to you, we've talked about this before as well. If things were to happen to you, like if somebody were to take you out, it would be cataclysmic to this planet. Bad things would happen for both sides. This is why these elite energies are like, no, we need to destiny swap with them. We cannot touch them. We cannot get them hit. This is why you've been protected from every attempt to take you out. Because without you physically being here, they don't care if your energy's compromised. That benefits them. But if you were taken out, it'd be cataclysmic to the planet in general. Everybody would be fucked. It'd be a bad time. There'd be a lot of unfolding of events that weren't in anybody's favor. It's like you are the failsafe. If they get your ass knocked, the failsafe goes off. Like, it's game over. That's what I'm feeling, is it's game over. This is how important and imperative you are to the changes that are necessary on this planet and the progression of humanity's connected consciousness. You are like the motherboard. And it is given, yeah, these, we got the Leo, I will. You are like the motherboard. This is why they tried to impose on your free will. Why they attempted to create psychological or mental endings for you. And the way that your energy was impacting the planet. Psychological warfare, spiritual warfare, because it wasn't, there are individuals, yes, out there that were attempting to physically end you. Like Karmic Family, they was out here. But I'm telling you, the big wigs, the elite energies were not, they desired more of a mental ending, more of a spiritual, like a soul ending for you, where you would succumb to the simulation and be wrapped up back within it. They were attempting to stronghold you and compromise your energy for the benefit of their own expansion. And you refuse to give up. You refuse to let go. You refuse to be blindsided by illusions that were meant to integrate themselves into your experience to where you believed yourself less than what you are. I'm going to give you an example of a grid activator and how many started to awaken and how many changes were initiated because of their physical demise. Nipsey Hussle, XXXTentacion. Did y'all notice when they took out X and when they took out Nipsey, more people started to awaken and look into what they were talking about? More people started to notice what was going on in this realm? Their power was far more impactful outside of the vessel. And they started to make more moves outside of the physical vessel. And Mama Gaia and the ethers started to move on this planet more because of a chosen one being stripped from this realm before their time. So I know y'all have noticed this with many, 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 many beautiful souls that they attempted to test this on, to see what would occur if their physical vessel was not here, to see if they'd be able to harness in the afterlife their spirit. And even your children notice XXX awakening. Exactly. Yes. And this was something, they were not only a grid activator, but a catalyst to so many souls being sparked, being awakened, having this realization. You are doing this while you're alive. They can't imagine what would happen if you were not here. If your energy was released from your physical being, the type of disruptions that would unfold on this planet. This is why you're being held to the certain standard pertaining these organizations, secret societies, and networks. Because they fully understand the impact your energy already has while you are physically here. This is what I mean by Christ archetype, grid activator. You make changes where I was going to say where your feet land. They said no. You make changes just by existing. You make changes just by integrating this information and taking on these attacks. Because each and every attack that you've taken on, your energy has decoded and then reloaded into the simulation, reloaded into this realm in its highest vibration, assisting other light workers that were succumbing to it previously, giving them the codes necessary for them to elevate beyond the projected influence of these attacks. So like I said, this is a deeper message. Third house messages. You're about to receive messages of back-to-back blessings. They said, no, you're receiving messages now. Prepare yourself and anchor in for the way that you are about to experience the blessed reality. The way your life is going to be far more blessed than it was before. These are your rightful blessings. This is the unlocking of your divine inheritance fully. This is what you deserve. The unlocking of your divine inheritance fully. I believe, because you believed in us. You trusted in us. And you brought all of these beautiful timelines of love and multidimensional high frequency energy here. You fulfilled your destiny. Oh, that made me a little emotional. I feel like there's a round of applause here. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. This is beautiful. I literally just felt so much love for the ethers because it's like, thank you for believing in us. It was hard. It was excruciating. And even under the most trying of attacks, you still believed in us. You believed in more for this world. I am feeling a lot of unconditional love from the ethers right now. Like, it was, yes, confusing as hell. There was a lot of trials and tribulations. There was a lot of dark things you were going through. But you still looked up. You still looked towards the divine for guidance. You never stopped believing. Believing in more for the world and believing in more for yourself. Believing in destiny. And you're about to see all of this that you believed in play out before your very eyes. The divine is literally saying, I am so proud of you. Yes, Robin Hood. The divine and the Most High saying, I'm so proud of you. Because you fought a very hard battle against some very corrupted, perceivably elite individuals. This journey, this destiny was absolutely no joke. This was... And I mean, the battle has been won, but the war is not over. But what I will say is you have fought a damn good fight. And you are receiving everything that was meant to be made right. Everything that you have been missing. Missing and escape. Everything that you have been missing. Since you escaped the simulation. Since you ascended, since you woke up. Everything you surrendered. Everything you let go of. But you prayed about. It's everything you've been missing since you got out. This is beautiful. Thank you. Oh my God. Y'all, listen, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit Team. I'm not even playing with you. Part of fortune increase. Part of fortune increase. Everything you've been missing. Your fortune. The increases in life that you are due to experience. Your true soul identity and all that belongs to your true soul identity, your soul star, your destiny. You believed the divine would make it right. You believed that all of this was not for nothing. And it wasn't. It was worth the wait. It was worth the work. It was worth the understanding and the wealth of knowledge. Scorpio, I transform, and Jupiter, abundance. Your life, your money is about to change. You are a rich spirit. This is literally the divine saying, I'm giving you back your fortune. I am giving you a fountain of fortune that overflows. With Scorpionic energy, you faced a lot of endings in life. You went through a death and a massive rebirth. You went through a crucifixion and a resurrection. You trusted your guides knowing that this wouldn't be the end, and that you didn't go through all of that just to experience all of that and then not receive from that experience you had, not elevate from that experience. This is your rightful abundance. This is the way that you should be living. Abundance is your birthright. I need all of you to proclaim that right now, because it is. Abundance is my birthright. A cup that overflows is my birthright. Abundance is your birthright. And this is everything being made right from what you had to experience since birth. These are the changes that are occurring. Galactic Golden Ohana, partnerships coming into play as well. You've never been unconditionally loved, not by those that should have supported you, that were around you and had the opportunity to. You're having partnerships, romantic, platonic, and business come into play as well. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. South Node, life's debts, that's karma. Fourth house roots, that's family. You've been removed from these cursed bloodlines, whether it's your own family or these corrupted bloodlines, romantically or platonically, that you came in to assist in their ascension, and instead they stabbed you in the back. These individuals, they're stuck in this. We're probably going to be reading on this possibly Friday. I don't know if I will be live tomorrow because I may end up meditating. I might actually be live tomorrow, actually. We'll see. Keep your notifications on. But you got a lot of people going through devastating bad karma right now. A lot of people. A lot of bloodlines are getting hit with consequences. We got soul out here because of how they attempted to recruit others to come up against your soul. We got 11th house friends. You could be having friends that were associated with these broken bloodlines. Your karmic familial unit, or these are friends that have a broken lineage, a broken karmic familial unit. These broken bloodlines going through bad karma. Old friends, individuals you've been pulled away from, exes as well. They said globally it's judgment and justice. They won't be able to integrate into the alignment you're in because of the energy they've been emanating. It all falls upon their heads. The traps set for you are the ones that they fell into. This is global. So again, those that had been associated with corrupted individuals that continually attempted to push a certain agenda and instigate and provoke certain lower vibrational soul expressions in order to enslave them are also under judgment. Their friends, their perceivable allies, their networks, their organizations, societies, their families. It's global. While you have been over here, Spirit says that's the truth. While you have been over here, continuously standing on big divine business. Yeah, those that were paid to hurt us, romance scammers. Like, it's divine judgment. Yes, it is judgment day. It's going to feel like doomsday for motherfuckers. While it's feeling like the best days of your life, blessed be the ones that I look upon. Divine favor overflowing. All areas of your life increasing. This is what it's going to feel like for you. You've been standing exactly 10 toes down for the divine. No matter who was targeting you. And like I said, shit got hard. Individuals are out here sabotaging, backdooring, betraying, hiring hitmen and practitioners and shit. It was a whole lot of menagerie. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to stop, because you're going to have some mad elite motherfuckers, outraged elites, watching these changes take place and feeling like it's all your fault that they're going through what they're going through. So just know that you are going to have these, outraged elites still out here trying to be absolutely diabolical, but the divine is already intervening on your behalf to make sure that nothing affects your body. Nothing affects your physical. They said your energetic and physical standing in this realm. Divine authoritative figure with the unfolding of fate that had been prophesized. The unfolding of fate that had been prophesized. So, in other words, let them, and then let them get handled. Let them get handled. Yep. Individuals still out here. You're going to have elites that are in their feelings, or organizations, whoever's going through massive hits because they decided they wanted to be diabolical. These demonic derelict ducks are still going to be out here trying to bulldoze your life and wage war on you because they fucking mad. Let them. And let them get divinely handled. Force. They about to be forcefully manhandled by the divine. Let me pull some Ganesh. Let's see what else Spirit would like to convey to us about what's going on in Revolutionary Light Leader, your life in the world. What we can anticipate for the next few days. Because it's about to be high-wired energy, okay? There's a lot going on. Continue to maintain focus and manifest with the influx of multidimensional higher vibrational energy and timelines that are coming through. We got surrender and insight. Surrender and insight. You're seeing the surrender of these organizations, network, societies, those that have been corrupted, those that were trying to block the awakening. I'm sorry. That was just a whole epiphany. I got goosebumps all over my body. What we should expect to see over the next few days is organizations, networks, and societies working very hard to block insight, awakening. So again, continue to pour into the timeline that's being sustained. I just was steadfast. It's happening too quickly. It's happening too quickly for these individuals to attempt to block. So continue to add to what's being sustained on this planet. That's what they want you to do. Dream in childlike energy. Big blessings. Dream bigger. This is also things that you knew you were going to experience as a child. So the divine is saying visualize, manifest, dream bigger. Allow your inner child to express through what it is you desire to experience in this world. Whether you're drawing it, you're painting it, you're visualizing it, you're scripting it. Tomorrow and the next few days is going to be a great energy to be in this childlike state, just dreaming of what is divinely advocated for pertaining to the blessings that you want to have unfold. It's feeling like Christmas. Divine is going, what you want? Have y'all seen that meme where it's like the little boy with the legs crossed and the teacup going, that's how I feel like that's how I feel like Spirit is right now. Like, what do you want? Guess what's going to be under that tree for you? That's what I'm getting. Dream bigger. Allow yourself to dream. We got those focused on your transformation and those focused on the awakening. With personal transformation, they have been blocked. So what you need to know is, because it landed sideways on insight, those trying to block this awakening from happening are going to watch the world change anyway. They're going to watch your life change. They're going to watch many individuals be divinely guided into their new beginning and have the courage to take this leap of faith and heal. So basically the divine is saying you deserve everything that's coming through for you because of what you have made possible to happen on this planet. Yes, you're going to have these organizations, networks, and societies heavily focused on attempting to block the masses from awakening, but it's too late. It's too late. Basically, it's already happened. You're already in a timeline to where the world has awakened. You've already pulled this in. You're already visualizing it. It's already being experienced. It has already been created. So exactly, they can't stop the momentum. They can't stop the divine movement. And you're being blessed because of how you muscled through some very dark shit to make this possible. You muscled through some very dark shit. We got protection. The movement is protected, as are you. I mean, you were always protected, but it was about the experience and the alchemization process that was necessary for your soul to have in order to make this possible. These codes wouldn't have been integrated in the way that they were if you had not experienced them. If they were not energetically intaken for you to be the sacred soul scientist you are and pick them apart. You really are a key, a reality key, a consciousness key, a grid activator. They cannot, I just heard I cannot stress this enough. Without you, you were imperative. You are imperative to the progression of this planet. Without you, there would have been a missing key. And a lot of people wouldn't receive what they needed to unlock their highest vibrational timeline and reality. You made a lot of shit possible for a lot of the souls that were succumbing to these illusions, that awakened because of how you assisted with them integrating this consciousness key. You were always protected, but these experiences were necessary. You're being blessed for you being a sacred soldier on the front lines. and you accepted it. You literally accepted it. You were given a decision. You were given a choice. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to take on this mission. I mean, it's why your soul came here. It's why your soul reincarnated. But you didn't have to accept this. You could have fought this. Maybe at first you did. But you answered the call. You made the decision to accept it. I'm getting emotional again. Damn. You made the decision to accept the call. And you're being blessed because of everything that you went through to get to this point and to bring others with you. You helped your sacred soul brothers and your sacred soul sisters understand, to see. The one-eyed man in the land of the blind is king. You never perceived yourself. You saw yourself as a god, a goddess, yes. But you never saw yourself above others. You saw yourself as a leader. You knew that what you were going through was necessary in order to help others so they wouldn't have to go through what you did. You wanted the world to be better than how you experienced it. And you really have shifted it in that way. I'm not taking this many, Spirit. Prosperity with embrace. So embrace a new way of living life. This is the energy flowing through this planet right now. I guess I am taking all of them. This prosperity and this relaxation is a priority. Okay, I really did just take all the ones they threw down. Okay, I guess I am taking all those. But you deserve to experience life in this overflow. This financial, unconditionally loving, happiness-filled overflow. So Spirit is saying we have prioritized this prosperity. And we also need you to prioritize relaxing, meditating, visualizing, and allowing in these new codes. They said upgrades to your light body and the way that your life is about to change. Relax into it. You're about to be able to experience life very comfortably. This is a very comfortable, abundant life that, damn, you have been promised. Look at this. Look at it. The promise of the future that you are. With how your soul promised to assist in the ascension and the progression of this planet has unfolded. The prophecy of why your soul came here has happened. Now it is the promise of your individual experience that is unfolding. And you have been promised prosperity to put you in a very comfortable position to where you really don't have to work. It is giving soft girl, soft guy era. You are like the divine VVIP. Very, very important person. It's like a soldier coming back from war. They got their Purple Heart and they now just said that you get to relax. Okay, you get to chill. You get to live the rest of your days happy, abundant. Even though you are going to continually be a leader here, a counselor, a teacher, creatively soul expressive. You're not going to have to worry about, they said, the simple things that cause so much stress is what I heard. The simple things that cause so much stress. Positive outlook and revelation, damn. There are some individuals, it landed on energetic movement. There are some corrupted individuals, some elites, organizations, networks, and societies that are going, fuck. This is a bad time. This is a bad time for all of us. They over here panicking with revelation. Those that attempted to stop the revelation or flip the revelation in their favor do not have a positive outlook right now. They is fucked. They know this. They're going, oh, damn, this is unstoppable. You were unstoppable. Again, you were the key to this. You had a lot of these individuals over here targeting you. You noticed. You had all these elites, damn CIA, MK Ultra, fucking Illuminati, like 33-degree Freemasons, Eastern Stars, whoever else was out here doing occult, forbidden practices and rituals and shit. You had these motherfuckers out here being nefarious. You know who you are. You are a chosen soul. They've known this since the day you were born. You were registered as a energetic elite threat pertaining to the mass awakening that had been prophesied happening with this influx of, they said, with the age of Aquarius and the influx of anointed souls having the realization of who they are. All is connected. I'm also hearing, weirdly enough, those of you that had imaginary friends when you were little. Some of you, they were not imaginary friends, they were spirits. They were guides, they were ascended masters, and for some of you, they were other anointed children that were able to project their energy to you. You were picking up on other chosens in this world that you are later going to meet, and they're going to show you a baby picture. They're going to show you a picture of them being a child, and you're going to well up and get emotional and go, you were my imaginary friend. I remember you. And it's going to be mind-blowing. The fact that that special children, you were always known as a special gifted child. You were connecting with other special gifted children. So some of you are about to meet the people that you thought were imaginary friends when you were little. And they're going to show you a baby picture and you're going to go, oh my God. Just watch. That's not going to resonate for everybody. But some of you have already realized that your imaginary friends were actually your spirit guides. Some of you had elementals and fae as guides. You had angels as guides. You're going to realize that they were never imaginary friends. They were always with you. You were always protected. They were always assisting in you continually waking up out of illusions and attempts to keep you handled and controlled. But yes, back to this message, sorry. Those that have been determined and persevering, they have been continually attempting to drive a certain agenda to keep people from waking up, are not having a positive outlook. So Spirit is warning you now, there is going to be some energy directed your way, possibly more chemtrails over your house, high frequency weapons being directed towards you, more attempts to mentally manipulate you, more people trying to come in and connect with you that you feel intuitively off about because of how these individuals are experiencing the consequences, the full-blown, full-force consequences of their karma and how long they had been pushing it off onto others. These are individuals that are going to want to attach to you because of the joy emanating from you. These are individuals not only wanting to target you, but they want you to save them. They want you to integrate them into your experience so that they can avoid the consequences of their actions. Because they know that the divine will not smack you up with a tower with them around. So these are individuals trying to run from death, trying to run from destruction, trying to run from devastation and sickness by being around you. You may also be guided to go into isolation because motherfuckers don't deserve to be around you while you're receiving what is rightfully due. Harmony. You already know enlightenment. There's a lot more peace coming to this planet. The peace, this harmony has been cultivated. Achievement has been reached. And more love is flowing into this planet, which means more individuals are clearing out their energy and going to where they feel as though they belong, which means a lot more people are breaking up, a lot more unions are happening. So there is love in your energy. A lot of people understanding are awakening to where they belong. They're awakening to what they've been put here to do. Some of them are awakening to the fact that they belong with you. Shit, some of you may have exes going through awakening. I mean, if we are going through a global awakening, your ex, yes, a mass ascension. Your ex may be awake right now and feeling real fucked up. This person may very well reach out to you, that you've cleared out of your energy. I did see that. Clear out of your energy and openness with nurture. Somebody that now wants to nurture things with you. I'm not saying you should let this person back in any way, shape, and form. I'm just telling you what's going on. Okay? Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you why all of a sudden they're going, ooh, I need to be honest with myself and this person. I'm not saying that your ex is a good person at all. Be open to prosperity as well. But just know this is what's happening. A lot of people that were stubborn, hard-headed, and out here doing diabolical things that should have been the generational curse breakers of their family are now waking up and going, my world isn't real. Okay, they're having a little bit of a hard time and they feel like you're the one that understands. They first thought you were crazy. They were over here like, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna be out here being diabolical, doing dumb shit. And now they're realizing everything that you said was right. They're going down the rabbit hole and they're going, you know the truth, you know, like everything. They want to come be mentored by you. So just a heads up, we do have Mercury retrograde around the corner as well. Not saying you got to let this person back in, but they are getting wisdom. Yeah, your wish fulfillment is protected. The wish fulfillment of the world is protected. What is rightfully due to what belongs to you is protected. And somebody feels, or individuals feel, deceived and manipulated by those that said that you would have a mental upheaval by now and they'd be able to, I did see the card sacrifice, they'd be able to sacrifice you and your connections and the way the world sees you. They were sorely mistaken. Like I said, y'all are the key. Y'all are literally the key. This is why you had so many people out here trying to fuck up your reality and steal your destiny. Now you know, if you didn't know. But I'm going to leave it at that because I want y'all actively, at the end of this live, if you're not already, visualizing, dancing, singing, raising your vibration, seeing the world as a better place to live in, visualizing progress and prosperity and mass ascended potential. What we can do together. Y'all, they've been using mass energy to manifest timelines of fucked up shit. We're going to be able to do some really great stuff, bigger than we have done before, with the way that we have all awakened. All of our energy is now being pulled away from these elites, these corporations, these networks, these societies, and is now being put towards, why is my soul here? What is my purpose? Why were these illusions in place? What is the simulation? What is the matrix? What is the divine feminine? A global awakening where all of our energy is focused on the spirit. I'm calling it now. There are about to be a lot more supernatural occurrences happening on this planet. And this is what I want y'all visualizing. This is what the divine wants us focused on, is higher vibrational experiences and divine expectations of the unfolding of miracles and what is rightfully ours in our life. Keep your vibes high, okay? Dance, sing, enjoy, meditate, visualize, and manifest. You are a God-ordained co-creator. And I love you too, Lynette. I love you too. I love each and every one of you. And I'm so freaking proud of you. I'm so proud of us. I mean, we're probably going to get into the judgment of these individuals. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what the energy is tomorrow. We'll see what the next few days, if I come live tomorrow, because that is when the Schumann resonance is meant to massively spike. We'll see what the energy is like tomorrow. Don't be surprised if your adversaries and your enemies come through devastated. We'll see. We'll read into that energy tomorrow. I will not, I might go live over on TikTok for a little bit. If you don't see me live over there, it's because I was guided to meditate, but we will see. I need to ask the divine what we're doing and whether or not I'm going to go live over there. So if you guys don't see me live on TikTok, I will see you again tomorrow. But until the next time I see you, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Jase would say, XXX Tentacion, ay. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last, but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water, which I need to go grab another bottle because we out of our water. Okay. So I need to go get some more water and drink some more water. But drink your motherfucking water. Remain grounded, stay balanced, and remember who the fuck you are. And why you are here, and the incredible, miraculous changes you have made just by existing. You are extremely important. The real MVP. The most important motherfucker on the planet, okay? Is you. You came here to make big changes, and you definitely have, but more are ahead. Never forget the power that you have been blessed with and all of the blessings that you are meant to receive. Abundance is your birthright, and you will live that abundant life that you have been promised. This is a promise made to you by the divine for how your future was going to unfold, and it is as we speak. I love y'all. And until the next time I see you, bye.